everyone. I'm Đorđe, Chief Sales and Operations of startup JOBERTY. I will give you a short story about our platform and what is our mission, and also give you some insights about employer reviews and how HR people can shape the employer branding strategies based on the data that we have on the platform and based on the reviews that they get. Basically, we are a startup 4 years old now, almost 4 years old. We started in Serbia and then expanded to Croatia in 2021. And since last summer, we are present in Romania, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, and Slovenia. So basically, covering 6 regional countries in just a couple of years. We managed to get to over 80,000 people registered on the platform so far from IT niche, from IT community. We are, I need to choose one sentence to say what JOBERTY is, we are a workplace community for developers and other IT professionals. We are building the community, and as a result of the community, we have over 20,000 reviews about the employers in the region. More or less all regional IT companies and companies who are looking for IT professionals are present on JOBERTY in Serbia, Croatia, and now we are also expanding into these new countries for us, like Romania, especially as a single biggest IT community in the region of Southeast Europe. Why people are on JOBERTY? We as a marketplace, we are connecting one side, which are our users, which we help them to make better career decisions about and read the reviews and leave the reviews about the companies, and information that they can find on the platform helps them to make better career decisions. Why? Because 2/3 of IT professionals are passive job seekers. They're not looking actively for a job. War for talents is ongoing. Okay, now is a bit of crisis in IT, but that will speed up again very soon. People are contacted by the recruiters all the time, more or less. They are not actively applying for a job on a classic job portals, but they do come on JOBERTY to get information about the companies, to read the employer branding profiles of the companies, read the reviews, leave the reviews, see the ratings. And thanks to that fact, they make better career decisions. On the other side, companies need to be positioned on the platform which actually builds this community as employer of choice, potential employer of choice for certain candidates. Thanks to the fact that we are specialized just for one industry. For IT, we can go deep dive into and answer the needs of the IT community. When we created the review section, it's basically created based on 5 key factors influencing career decisions in IT. Product and technology as one of the most important, culture and team, purpose, salary and benefits, and interview process. Purpose, for example, we are the only platform in the world currently on which you can rate the companies based on purpose. Why? Because purpose is a key decision driver for senior people in IT. Purpose is a bigger driver than the salary itself. So those factors are 5 key factors influencing decisions in IT, career decisions in IT, and based on them, we basically created the employer review part. And thanks to that, HR people from the companies that are our partners and present on JOBERTY, they can shape their strategy and they can see in which field they are strong, in which field they need to be improved, which fields are actually the ones that they need to focus on in order to find the candidates that can be a kind of perfect match for them. Because we all need to be aware that perfect company does not exist. One company cannot be a perfect employer for every single individual. We all have our preferences, our needs. It also depends on in which part of our career we are. Are we juniors that are just entering the business? So, for example, if you are a junior, most probably tech stack will be very important for you because you need to learn the tech stack that will help you tomorrow to be positioned well in the industry, in the community. If you are a senior, maybe you don't care at all. Is there a table tennis or PlayStation in the company, because you plan to, when you finish with your work, to go to your home, to your family, or whoever, and spend some time out of the office. So the needs, depends on the seniority level, are quite different. So that's where we jump in, and we help the companies to basically understand in which fields they are strong, in which fields they should be improved, and on which fields they need to focus in order to attract the candidates that can be a perfect match for them. Also, companies can further improve their employer branding status and status in the community at all by communicating with the IT community that is on the platform. So they can communicate in different ways. One is by answering on the reviews that they get on the platform. So we saw that even if you get a negative review, you get a low mark. If you reply on that, if you communicate with the community, that will improve your position as a company. That actually will show that you are open for negative reviews, for criticism, that you are open to change, that you are open to listen and understand. And that's one of the ways which companies are using on our platform to communicate with the community. Also, there is a feature community, something like Reddit for IT community in the region, and people can communicate on that feature, and also companies can join the discussions and even start the discussions. So if you are an HR person or employer branding person in a certain company and you are interested to know what community thinks about certain topic, you can basically start the discussion on our community feature and see what IT professionals in the region will say about it. One of the common mistakes and thinking that companies have when they get negative reviews and they see that they have a low mark, their first thing is like, should I be there? Yes, definitely, you should be there. If you're not there, just imagine we are in a very nice hotel here, and if the hotel is not on booking.com, how many people is going to book them? How many people will book the hotel that is not on TripAdvisor? Probably very small percentage. The same thing is with the companies on employee review platforms. If you are not present, is there any chance that someone will think that something good is happening in that company if you choose not to be present on a platforms where people are talking about the companies? And even if you choose to be removed from employee review platform, then make sure to be removed from Google, from Facebook, from LinkedIn, from basically entire internet, because people can talk about the companies. So our mission is to improve and build transparency, and by improving transparency, we are building all together a much better IT world that we live in. So even though everyone outside of IT are thinking that in IT everything is wonderful, there is no any problems, people learn a lot of money, you come as a junior, you get 2,000 euros starting salary. Of course, that's not true. Of course, that there is a lot of challenges in the industry, and we can see that in the region that basically all the countries have more or less similar challenges. And even though that, yes, people in IT earn above average, people in IT are respected above average. They have better working conditions, better benefits. All that is true, but that does not necessarily mean that everything is perfect. So transparency is still lacking. Transparency is still something that is needed, and that's where we jump in and where we work together with the companies and together with the community, the improvement in that field of IT world. So this is just in a nutshell what we are and what we are doing. Our plans are quite big. We are planning to position JOBERTY on a global stage. So after our positioning in the region, our plan is to further fundraise, as we are a tech startup, and with the investments in the future to try to attract some of the biggest European markets, Western European markets, and then after that, potentially US as a single biggest IT market in the world. So that's just a short story about us. If you want to learn and find out more, I will be here around today and tomorrow. And we have another couple of minutes if you want to have some question. If not, thanks a lot.
I hope they have questions. You are quickly. Yes.
So which channels perform the best for you for reaching your target audience from the consumer side, so developers and whoever is searching for a job in the IT industry?
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good question. When it comes to user acquisition, we are using different channels, but the one that is definitely giving the best results is contacting the community through our community team, through different platforms like LinkedIn, Reddit, Twitter. For example, we all know that here in the region, Twitter is about not what it should be. It's more about gossip. It's more about rumors, right? In US, actually, Twitter is one of the key communication platforms for IT world. And there is a very serious topics that are ongoing on Twitter in Western countries. So we are using all these channels to acquire users. And basically, when we explain to them that they will help us and they will help their colleagues to build more transparent IT world, we are getting users quite fast. I will give you an example of Croatia. We started in November 21, so let's say a year and a half. We are now over 1/3 of Croatian IT community registered on the platform, which is over 11,000 people, just a bit more than 1 year. So that process is quite fast, because in IT, the good thing is also developers do not see each other as competitors. They want to help each other, because there is a plenty of job, plenty of opportunities for everyone. And you cannot jeopardize me if I help you. Basically, we can build something good tomorrow together. So thanks to that fact, also, we are able to speed up the user acquisition channels and process. I hope I answered your question.
Maybe more questions? No. Okay. Đorđe, thank you very much.
Thank you.